An open range light model 216 RBS here at Haylett RV of Coldwater, Michigan. This is the smallest member of the entire open range family and one of its better sellers in the travel trailer segment. A lot of reasons for it. I want to mention real quick, you're going to see some optional features in this video. This is generally stock footage. The one you're buying might look a little bit different in different ways, such as fabric schemes or other things like that. So let's start right up front here. We've got an easy push-button power awning that goes pretty much from all the way to the front of the coach to all the way in the back. Gives you maximum awning coverage. I don't have the lights turned on currently to save some battery power, but there are awning lights built right into the tube of this. So that what's nice about that is when they're built in the tube, you can use the power adjustment button to sort of angle which direction you want the lights to go. The underbelly here is forced air heated, enclosed, insulated, and actually one of the cool things about this, even this, the smallest member of the open range family, is still 0 and 100 degree tested. Every model is 0 100 degree tested for the maximum extended camping season possible. Now this is an option. We like to add these strong arm bracers right here, and they do a phenomenal job of keeping this camper level on a campsite, and not just level, rather sturdy and stable. Huge pass-through storage space here. Notice how nicely finished everything is. You won't ever see corners cut in here. You even have LED lights here in your baggage storage compartment. And these are, even on the small member of the family, slam latches. You know, and it's the detail stuff like the fact that they seal the piano hinge on this big baggage door here. That's going to help keep water from getting in there and freezing during that transitional weather period, and that'll help keep the hinge from getting sprung. And it's detail stuff like that that gives this RV twice the warranty of virtually anything else in the travel trailer business today. Also, it's more detail stuff like this. You don't see plastic and rubber screw trim. This is aluminum corner trim right here. It will always keep its shape. It's a painted aluminum. It's not a colored plastic, so it's not going to chalk. It's not going to have those typical failure points. It won't shrink and expand in the sun. The propane tanks up front we have removed, but they are 30 pounders, so you do get 50% more dry camp time. Power awning, power tongue jack, so you know your major items are just push buttons, simple. Now a huge factor in any open range, let me stand up front here to try to drive the point home, is this is going to be bigger than anything else in a similar floor plan. What I mean by that, first of all, it's not a standard 8-foot wide camper. This is 100-inch wide body, so it is physically wider. Now, on top of that, every single open range travel trailer is minimum 7 foot tall inside to the ceiling panels. That means more interior height, generally 6 inches more, but at least 3 inches more in comparison to higher end brands. Still, this is 3 inches bigger. Now, a critical factor are their slide outs. A true normal deep slide in a travel trailer is 36 inches deep, 3 feet. This is 42 inches deep. It's a 3.5 foot deep slide on a trailer that's already taller and already wider, and yet it really doesn't weigh anything more than anything else in a similar floor plan. That's what's awesome. This is still well insulated, still well built, but built in an ultralight fashion that's designed to be warmer, colder, depends on the season, and last longer. I mean, you can't really go wrong. You know, and it's stuff like this, like you get the cool frameless windows on your exterior windows. Sorry for the umbrella peeking down in there. We'll be away from that soon once we go inside. The frameless windows look absolutely stellar, and you can use them in the rain because the way they pivot open from the top. However, these slider side panel windows are where you get your better cross flow, so that's why you're going to see those on the sides of the slide out. A privatized docking station on a lightweight 21-foot travel trailer is pretty much unheard of, and it's stuff like that that helps it achieve that 0 degree rating. The fixed roof ladder on the back will help you get up to the truly fully walkable roof. This has stamped steel roof rafters with plywood roof decking. It is fully, truly walkable, easily maintainable, and the roof membrane itself is a rubberized PVC that requires 0 treatment over its lifetime. I'm not saying you don't have to check your seals. Don't mix up the two. What I'm saying is you don't have to treat the roof membrane itself. This is prepped. If you notice that black box right above the rear window, that is a prep station for a Furrion backup camera. Furrion is the primary electronics brand you're going to see used in any open range, from this small travel trailer to their biggest 3X fifth wheel, because it is basically the highest grade electronics, and they designed specifically for RV use. Furrion electronics can be like shaken to 3 times the force of gravity without failing. They can be frozen then immediately heated without failing. That's, you know, and that's what an RV experience is. RVs are not always climate controlled like a normal flat screen. You see this big window here? One, getting a window like this in a travel trailer door, I've never seen anyone else do it. And there may be one guy, but I'm not really familiar with him. Secondly, did you notice how you could see through it? But now we can barely see back through it the other way. So we have privacy from the inside, but you can still see out. Like, you can barely see our little neon colored sign there, but to read it, you'd have to have your nose pressed against the glass. However, when you're standing inside the RV looking out, you can easily see everything. And that's one of the nice things here, is the privacy that you get out of this, while still maintaining comfortable light. Now, I specifically left the lights off on this RV to really show you something pretty slick. A good thing in almost any open range is the fact that they just have easy light switches, and look at the difference that makes. Let me spin you back around. So you've got living room, kitchen lights, and look at the way it just comes to life when you do that. This has so much high-class character. Like, if you just saw this picture here, this would look like a fifth wheel, a travel trailer, anything. They don't downscale just because this is a travel trailer. Let's start right from the top and just work our way down. This is a racetrack ducted AC system. What that means is, first of all, notice how you always have two sets of AC ducts. That in and of itself is better than most travel trailers, which only have a duct set running down one side or the other of the trailer. So this already has double the airflow and efficiency. Secondly, when the airlines get to the end of the RV, they don't just dead end and stop. That's what most brands have. This one wraps back around, so you get a constant cycle and flow of air. It's more efficient, it's easier on your cooling coils and everything. It won't get colder. It'll get down to temp faster. Looking over here, you're going to see more cubic foot of storage space per square foot of floor space in an open range as compared to basically anything else. They have the best kitchens. That's a big statement. That's a bold, bold statement. Travel trailers, especially small stuff like this, is the most competitive segment of the market. Nobody can match what they're doing in their kitchens here. Nobody does. I have the propaganda posters still laying out here. It tells you all the high points of these, but that's kind of what I'm putting into a video here. Your countertops are one of the few areas where a light from open range varies from a roamer from open range. Instead of a very awesome looking but heavier weight Corian countertop, they use a sealed resin top counter. And this little cutaway for the sink shows you there's no seams where water can seep in and cause bulging or failure. However, if I was left-handed, this would be easier. It is still solid. You can still use that like countertop space. You have nicer kitchen hardware in here. Again, fifth wheel level amenities in a travel trailer. Just because this is a travel trailer doesn't mean they scale it down. Your sofa here is improved as compared to last year's model. First of all, this table is removable. And what's neat is the table's actually mounted in the slide. Why does that matter? Because if you forgot that table was there and ran the slide in, you could bust the crap out of stuff. They've eliminated a fault point. Now remember, they can do that because they have a deeper slide out. They have 6 more inches of wiggle room. It makes that kind of difference. It makes a big difference in here. Especially in a shorter floor plan like this, that extra ounce of space matters. This section over here is a trifold memory foam sofa. Now this section over here actually flips open to create an extra seating space as required. So right now we have a very comfortable 3-seater bench that can convert into a hide-a-bed. Or you can convert it into like a residential L-shaped wraparound sofa. Your storage over here, big deep pantry. To give you an idea of depth and scale, goes almost up to my elbow, and I'm a pretty tall, gangly guy. Notice that even in this travel trailer, we have all hidden hinge cabinetry, and there may be one non-hidden hinge cabinet somewhere. I haven't spotted it. The countertop here juts right out so that you can use this like a breakfast bar. Throw a couple bar stools down there, and they leave a toe kick all the way around it so you can really belly right up to the bar. And you'll even spot just brilliantly hidden little power outlets around here so that you can have like a little phone charger lay next to you, or a griddle, or a coffee maker, or a blender, or whatever you want. Whatever your camping trip and your adventure involves, you can get it here. And, you know, just smarter stuff like this. You just, even in a lot of big fifth wheels, you don't find a place to keep a trash can, you know. I was talking about how they have better kitchens. This is kind of what I mean. The storage comes to you. You don't have to go to the storage. If this didn't slide out the way it does, you'd have to get down on your knee, reach way back there, because this is a good, what, 2 feet deep at least. And there's a lot of folks where that's just not a really good idea. It's not a good mobility situation for them. So we have, let's see over here, 1, 2, 3, minimum 4 of these full extension drawers in just this little floor plan. A lot of campers, you're happy to get one. And again, where there's a countertop, there's a power outlet. There's even a backsplash over here just because. And notice that these overhead cabinets here, they did shelf so that you have double the storage space as a result. That's the kind of stuff a lot of guys will skip. You know, open up the cabinets and then see if they actually gave you good storage or they gave you the illusion of good storage. If there's no shelf here, this is all wasted space. Let's take a quick peek back in the bathroom. And again, right next to the door, right where you'd expect it, we just have light switches. Easy. The shower, a 50-inch walk-in shower in a travel trailer, and a lightweight at that. Good luck finding another trailer that has those kind of qualities. There might be one, but it's not going to have the other features that I've described here to you. Now this is your propane cover. Unfortunately, it is kind of rainy. I just had to have a place to stuff that, basically. Now, flipping around the other direction, look at the massive linen storage space that you have in here. You have 4 of these big linen storage pockets in this little 21-foot lightweight floor plan. And not only that, you can actually get dressed back here. You actually have room to get dressed in this floor plan. To kind of demonstrate that a different way, I'm 6'3". I can fully extend my legs sitting on the toilet and not interfere with anything. Big sink too. I like to point that out. They have a big sink and they leave you extra room. You know, they don't just give you a plug for your blow dryer and shavers, they give you places to put it. It's just a smarter design, and that's what I see from Open Range all over the place. It's just more intelligence and smarter design. While we're looking at this fridge, it's worth pointing out we have upgraded the fridge to an 8 cubic foot instead of a 6. 33% more storage capacity for you as a result. I've probably mentioned it, but if not, all of your interior lighting is all LEDs. So you're not going to have to worry about replacing incandescent bulbs. Your TV is naturally included. Again, Furrion electronics all the way around, including the nice sound bar here, which puts out some good quality sound, and a all-in-one DVD, Bluetooth, stereo system. Allows for high definition inputs, and they even include for you the HDMI cable. This is important because if you want to add like a Blu-ray player or a satellite system, they run the wiring for you. They include that cable for you. You're going to pay 20 or 40 bucks at a store for that cable, and then you're going to have to fish it through the entertainment center on almost every other trailer. They've done it for you. This is supposed to be fun and easy, guys. They're making it that way. Awning controls and everything, all your control panels are right up here, and when the grandkids come over, hide it away. They don't get to see it. Now, another nice thing, you walk into the bedroom, and even up here in the bedroom, just a single light switch. This is a full, true 80-inch queen, 60 inches wide by 80 inches long. Very few lightweights can match that. Very few lightweights can match the cubic foot of storage space found in this bedroom as well. Now, both sides of the bed have handy outlets with drawers. And they also have hidden outlets. Now, the one over here not only just has hidden outlets, but also has hidden USB plugs and a 12-volt charger. So you can easily charge any mobile device right up here in your bedroom. I use mine for reminders. I use mine for everything. It's my alarm clock, everything. And their entertainment center in here rocks. They give you a nice big spot to throw a flat screen, as well as shelves to keep a couple movies or knickknacks or anything. This is always wasted space in any trailer. They did something with it in here. That's what I like about it. And they always do something more in an Open Range. Every square inch of this, they look at the kitchen and go, what can we do that's a little more than everybody else, and sometimes a lot more. And you'll find that all the way through, from the base engineering up from their AccuSlide systems, which are designed to always hold square and not lose their shape, which means very reduced chance of failures or leaks or any kind of long-term problems. They've engineered the crap out of this thing, and they come in clean. By that I mean they come in defect-free. They leave that way. We've seen a couple little items. We're getting them resolved. The factory support's been awesome. It's been small stuff. It's been little screwdriver fixes that we could do on the spot, easy. 800-256-5196. Haylett RV of Coldwater, Michigan. Thank you, everybody. Take care. Stay safe. Happy camping.